All right. That's not 2 week. It's not 2 week challenge. Let's group that. That's one group. Group to folder. There we go. Excellent. Now we are on topic 24. Episode 24 already of the new season. Crazy. Hey Atsuki, Ohms, Kilrathi, and Sharsa. How's it going? How's it going? So today is random topic. I think it's time. So throw me your suggestions, and I'll do my very best. Hey, listen. I'll do my best to draw it. Come up with something interesting. Hopefully. Plastic glue fairy. Well of souls. Oh, that's nice. That made me think, Atsuki, about your 2 week challenge. So we got plastic glue fairy, hilarious, and well of souls, and lantern animal. That's pretty cool. I have probably never drawn a lantern animal. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. Hey, good morning, Bruno Romanos. Hey, Concept Sam. So, we have Plastic Glue Fairy, Well of Souls, Lantern Animal. Do you guys have any more topics? Or are we running with 3 suggestions? Which splits the dice in half. Hey, Zelin. Hey, Concept Sam. What up, yo? Paper Demon. I like it. Hey, Quentin. Galaxian Emperor. Secret code. Alright, we got enough. Let's roll the fantastical dice. And it's of course not number 4, because I will roll it on screen, and it will be 5. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms with Galaxian Emperor. Ooh. Do you spell Galaxian like that? Or maybe the Galaxian Emperor spelled like that. Video Club Assassin. Holy. Oh, Bruno. What is a Video Club Assassin? That is mad. By Ohms. I don't know if it's correct either. Galactian? Yeah, it's Galac with a C. I'm import English. Galactian Emperor. I'll make it a Galactian Emperor. Okay, I have a picture in my head. Let's go. Where's the timer? So what I saw, I'm gonna do a character design. What I saw was Hey, Captain Boss! Ooh, one man wolf pack. What up, yo? What I saw was like a man in robes, and kind of merged at the same time. So he has like an exoskeleton of sorts. A man in robes with a space marine type armor. Um, that's what I saw as a Galactian emperor. So he's like in his like a little bit of ceremonial clothes, like leery. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like sneaky, not trusted. Um, with a like Space Hulk exoskeleton. That's what I saw when I was thinking Galactian Emperor. Hey Jenny, what's it going? How's it going? So that popped up in my head. I didn't see what the arms were though. So that's something. Maybe it can hold like a space sword. Like a cleaver of sorts. And that's pretty cool. The silhouette reads pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. How many of you have tried to make your own game? Is there any indie developers in the chat? Oh, timer. Okay. Oh, the timer is on, but not showing. I had switched off. Good. Hey, Janae, I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? You're all good. Kilrathu, you have worked on games. Alright, that's interesting. This has been years since. Oh, that's interesting. But no indie devs in the chat. That's quite interesting. I would love to know. I mean, I know that a lot of you are like aspiring concept artists, and some of you are already concept artists working. But it would be cool to know how many of you, you'd like to work on games. You've never tried to make your own, with a friend. Okay, I'm gonna change the pose. He feels a little bit too hunched over, so I'm gonna give him a mysterious cloak. The generic mysterious cloak. He doesn't become like an emperor. Well, he could be the unlimited power Star Wars emperor with the bzz fingers. Hey, Tormod. Captain Bosia, I asked if any one of you works with games or make your own game. And then second question was, would be cool to know how many of you are actually concept artists or working concept artists. I mean, if you are a concept artist, then you actually would be working on games. So that one would be the other. And some of you are aspiring. Hey Rags, how's it going? Welcome. Good morning. That's weird, Sharta. What's the problem with your wake up? Concept Sam, that you went for an interview last week? Yeah, it counts, man. It counts. But I mean, it doesn't count towards you working on games. But if you get the job, then yeah. It's gonna be games all day long, man. Eric Mui, good morning. Welcome back, Eric Mui. Concept Sam. Yeah, I mean, nothing is impossible, for sure. Get on it. Captain Bose, you would have liked to work on Subnautica. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of studios out there. It's the hardest thing is to get a foot in the door, because a lot of studios it's hard to. I mean, you would probably be able to do the work in that sense, you know, as an artist. The hardest part is to get them to want to hire you, and that's something that's tricky, you know. Like, do you do it with an image? Do you do it by pestering them with emails, friend of a friend type deal? It's not so easy as one would think. Like, people throwing money at you. It's an XP pen. Oh, I don't know about those. It could, Sharta, it could be driver clash, could be. Try uninstalling clip paint. Or uninstall the drivers completely, and then do fresh installs. That might solve issues, because sometimes drivers, when they clash, it's like a pile up on a highway. Doesn't matter if you fix the problem, it's still gonna be a mess, you know. So sometimes it's best to just remove it all and reinstall both parties. Hey Amir, welcome. Good morning, man. The whole experience thing. The reason why they want experience in an artist is that they don't want downtime for you. They want to plug and play you, right? They want to just put you in the team, and you'll know the ins and outs. Not perfectly, of course. Each studio is different, but there's no period of you having to understand what they're doing, right? The idea of experience is just so that you get it, right? You understand a general idea of a pipeline, who does what, chain of command, all these things, right? That's why they want experience. But you can get that knowledge outside of experience. I mean, you could say, I have experience in producing concept art for myself. I've been doing it for X amount of years. But in-studio experience is a specific thing that studios would like, just so that like I said, so that you can just get to work, right? Like we hired a new artist straight out of university at the Opus, you know, fresh, and he has to learn a little bit more of process, speed, so on. You know, we knew he was a beginner. We did it on purpose to grow together with him, right? So that he'll be stronger, faster, and we teach him the ropes so that he'll pick it up and can get to work faster, right? So that we kind of give him a chance in the industry in a way because we liked what he did as an artist. We liked his general demeanor, and then we thought, why not, right? We know that he's going to be slow for a while. He's going to have to we're going to have to hold his hand, but the idea is afterwards that he'll be really good, really fast, and we have the ability to teach him the way we do things without an ego involved, right? Because a lot of more senior artists, they have a mindset of their own. They don't want to listen to someone else. They think they are better. They are the bee's knees. Who are you, you know, to dictate whatever. It easily happens because we are all humans, and humans have egos, and that can clash. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Remote is harder. Uh, they, it, I always suggest go mobile game studios. They always need art, and they have lots of projects in the pipelines. They have more than one massive project, and I would apply to mobile studios. They're getting so good now that there's almost no difference in quality. I mean, absolutely. Each studio is their own. Hey, I'm Spiridon. What up? Captain Bose. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's an in-house artist, and part of the work is to teach him, right? We're not just like expecting him to know everything from the get-go, right? Because he's fresh off the boat, so to say, from uni, no experience whatsoever, but obviously self-educated or uni educated. He had artists, he had teachers in uni teaching him things, right? So he's not like a complete random ass person of the street. Like he wants to be an artist. He's pretty good at it, and we saw potential in it. Like what would happen? Like what we always think in a with a new recruit is what will happen in half a year. Will this person be really good in half a year? Do you think we can affect them? Are they too set in their ways? So that's in a way what we do with the art test is we probe them we look at their portfolio and go, okay, what have they not done that's evident in their portfolio? Because we do everything. So we try to challenge them to show something that's not directly obvious in their portfolio. Not in a way like, haha, I'm gonna get you, but just like, okay, so they have a lots of fantasy stuff in their portfolio, let's say. What does it look like if the artist designs a robot? And how well can they design it? Because it's awkward. ISD. ISD. I have a bachelor. I don't have a master's. Spirit, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And Don't try to show that you can do everything. Just show something really, really good. And they will find a use for you. But if you don't, like, excite them about, like, oh, well, I wonder what this artist would draw our hero or whatever. No. Cool always sells. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, good art always is interesting to look at. I mean, the horse without reference challenge. God damn it, that's a given. Eric, usually what we do is we give them an arbitrary or artificial brief, like, oh, design a boss character for a sci-fi game. Like the general direction is, let's say, Deus Ex. The boss has to have more than minimum of 2 materials, and be whatever arbitrary, is it adjective? Angry, scary, monstrous, whatever. And they have to do the research. Ideally, they have to do. We're asking them to show their process, so that they have to show thumbnails. They have to show the sketch. They have to show if they used reference. If they, they have to show how they ended up with the result. They can't just send in the final thing, because the final thing might be really good. But if you can't affect the process, then we have no use for them. Because we design so many different things all the time, and also change the design based on feedback or change of direction from a client. I mean, many clients like that I've been experienced with, they can wipe a project. And they go, no, we are in pre-production, so we're experimenting, and everything you've done up to this point is now void. Let's start fresh. And if you're very precious about it, and you can't bend, then you're screwed. So that we're trying to probe the artists that we hire, like how their ability to give variety and change and different. Hey, Bun88, welcome, man. Spirit dude, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you that you as an artist, if you're a freelancer, you gotta have a presence on internet. As in, think of you as a storefront of a shop. Like if you go past on the street and in the store there's like bananas, there's a t-shirt, there's engine parts, and like uncooked dinner in a bowl, and a bunch of tissues in the shop window. You go like, what the like, what on earth are you gonna do in this store? Is it a store even? No. So in that sense, you got to think about that, about who you are, what the storefront of internet looks like for you, and how do they find your store, and why would they go in it? So in a way, like your portfolio is your storefront, or your presence on internet is your storefront or advertisement in a way. So you have to think about it as a neutral person, not yourself, looking in at your own storefront, and you have to consider what signals are you sending, and for what purpose. For example, like let's take my portfolio for example. It's not the best one in the world by a long shot. It's quite messy. I have everything and their cousin in there, but they are all under the same banner. It's like in my portfolio, it's like going to a shopping mall or like a Debenhams or whatever big name, all in one shopping mall. You can get everything in there, and it's more or less decent quality. I hope. And some stores is like this store is purely for designer jewelry, and you know the jewelry is gonna be fucking kick-ass. You have to think about yourself like that. What are you selling? If you want to design robots, fucking design robots, and show them that you can design them the best way possible, and they gotta hire you. You know. Ice dye. You can put fan art in your portfolio. If you want to do fan art as a job, do that. Absolutely, presentation is a big part of it. But that's what I meant about think of it like a shop. Like you as an artist with that, you know, do this every day. You know everything inside out. And your mind is also filling the gaps, and you're not looking at your own art as a neutral bystander. You're filling everything in the gap. You know how good you are. You know how the presentation maybe not be the best, but whatever. Next one is going to be better. But then you post it online, and that gap, that they don't know this, they don't know anything about you really. They have no idea what's coming next or what you've done before. Like, you have to make sure if you're going to do portfolio stuff that it's presented the best way possible. And like I said, I can hold my hand up. I'm not the best at portfolio stuff. My portfolio is like like an office drawer. It's like everything is in there. I want to have a better one. I would know how to change it. But in a sense, my work speaks for itself to that degree because I've been doing it for so long. Concept Sam, absolutely. Dave Raposa got a lot of work on his fan art, like the Ninja Turtle stuff and um, all these things. The thing is why people say don't put fan art in your portfolio, because there's so much shit fan art out there, and they think that they are a good artist because they can do fan art and copy someone's style or copy someone's image. That is an idiotic thing to do for a portfolio. But if you're doing fan art in the sense, oh, I love this character, absolutely fascinated by the design, I'm gonna do my version of it. Like let's take like Max Grek, his interpretation of characters. That could be fan art. You know, he takes, let's say, Blanca from Street Fighter and makes it his own, in his own style. That's fan art. It's not a copy of the official fan art, but it's still fan art. And that is the correct way to do it, not like an idiotic copy. Comic Sans. Yeah, but presentation goes a long way, even in images. We can do an example now. Like this, okay, we get the character, it's very stiff, so on. But like if we would start adding mood to the piece. Uh, I'm going to fail at this, but whatever. Let's do it as an example. Like already, we've changed the flat background, we're altering the presentation, and the design of the character hasn't changed whatsoever, right? It's the exact same character, but how we perceive the design now is completely different than 5 seconds ago, and it's all because of presentation. And then think about your website or how you present your own art and your portfolio pieces and all these things. In what way can you enhance what you're doing to the best way possible? Like, where do you add the text? Do you need to add text? How do you put it on your website? What does your website look like? And then you could even take it one step further. How are you writing to people on internet? What does your, like, personality come across? There's so many layers to it, but you gotta think about it as a product, like the, what's it called? Is it holistic approach? Like each and every part as a whole? That's holistic, is it? Hey, Step Art Stream, how's it going? Eric Moo, yeah, absolutely. Spirited, that's hilarious. By the way, people, there's a new monthly competition on Firestarter. This time around, Jana Shermer is the judge, and as per usual with the sponsors, you get some product keys like 3D Coat and Procreate or Clip Studio. Not sure which one. But also you win a portfolio review by Jana Shermer. Jana Shermer is illustrator at she's works for Riot and Overwatch and so on. She's an amazing illustrator, and you definitely want her to look at your stuff if you're into illustrations. There it is, Spirited. But this time around, you got 2 months because of events and so on. Ohms. Right. Yeah. I was kind of right. I hope. Yeah, it's a cool idea, Spirited. Amir, well, yeah, it's because of people are going to be busy these coming 2 months, like with THU, Promised Land, Playgrounds. This, for those who go to these events, they're not going to have a lot of time, even though maybe they want to participate. And Jana is also she's also a lecturer and instructor, so she's going to be busy as well. So why not? It's nice for you to have 2 months if you need it. Because Spiridude is that kind of nice guy. Oh, that kind of nice guy. Should be his theme song. And then see him like this, and how he's like, thumbs up guy. Arms Botti Harko won. He won like a Frazetta style painting. Yeah, Jana is a beast, you guys. If you don't know Jana Shermer, you better. Thanks, Captain Bouse. The face is horrible. Anyways, time's up. Time's up. So, who can we, the raid? Tofu Senshi? She's been drawing on that forever. I'm not interested in looking at it. He's making boring pictures. Another guy. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have any suggestions on who to raid? Chris can't, yeah, but he's not painting a cool illustration there. He's been working on that forever. There's no freshness to the raid. The classic problem of that looks pretty cool. Warmix. Ah, let's raid Warmix. Warmix have hosted me a few times, so let's go and look. Right. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. Have a fantastic day. Good luck with everything. Go to bed. Go to work. Have a great one, everyone. Toodles.